Khari, thanks for joining us on the Skins injury update. Some frustrating news out of the VFL with Mitch Brown injuring his ankle in the final minute of the game. Can you give us an update on where his ankle is at?
Yeah, so we know that Mitch had returned from his previous ankle injury, and this was his second game back. Last minute of the game, he got caught up in a tackle. The opposition player's full weight went through his ankle. He's actually torn part of his syndesmosis. The actual joint isn't lax though, which is good news. However, it's really bad news for Mitch. He's seeing a specialist today with a chance to have a band put around the syndesmosis for some extra stability this afternoon. Whether he has a surgery or not won't affect his prognosis. He's going to spend 2 weeks off feet and look to be back into training at the 6-week mark.
So in some good news, his season is still very much alive. Initial thoughts might have been that it might push his season out. Yeah,
look, there's a chance, all going well, that Mitch will be available around that final game of the year. Obviously, these are can be a bit variable, but we'll put potentially he'll have that band put in, and then he'll progress upwards from there with just a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel.
And Khari, Ben McNeese has suffered a neck injury. Can you give us an update of where he's at and how that's going to affect his playing time?
Yeah, so people who've watched the Skins injury update through pre-season remember Ben had a whiplash type injury in the pre-season period. Ben had another collision injury at training 2 weeks ago. That's re-aggravated his symptoms. Obviously, necks really are serious issues. Ben's neck's really important to us. He's been off feet, unable to run now for a week. We're going to give him again until next Monday to see that we can get his neck symptoms to settle down. Once we get there, it's probably improved 50% since the collision injury. We hope that it'll have improved a lot further by early next week, but until that clears itself, we have to be patient, and hopefully for Ben, he can then get back on the track and start building up again.
An update on Paddy Ambrose and his quad?
Yeah, so Paddy Ambrose is at the 4-week mark now. We scanned it to see what the level of healing was. The result of that was that it is partially healed. The healing is progressing in a positive manner. However, because it hasn't fully healed at this point, we're going to hold him back from powerful kicking with his quad and that maximum high-speed running. So although we'll see Paddy back into training this week and next, we think it'll actually add a week at least to his recovery time. So he's not available this week, not available the next week, and then we'll assess his progress and probably rescan in a week or two again just to check we've got that full heal before clearing him to play.
Great, so a potential return sort of round 19, round 20?
That'd be about right, Jez, yeah.
And just finally, some good news with Jayden back out on the track, playing for the VFL on the weekend. Looks to have overcome that ankle injury which had kept him out since the start of the season.
Yeah, Jayden had a successful return on the weekend. He stretched 8.5 kilometres over 3 quarters. Jayden next week will take another progression in that match volume and keep building up his match fitness and really start to attack the rest of the season.
Khari, thanks again for joining us on the Skins injury update. We look forward to seeing you again this time next week.
No worries. Thanks, guys.